Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Now we will discuss about sharing. Only when you love and you care can you share. A happy child is a caring child. So what we are going to do now is, I like to share. Now you are a happy child, you think of others. Now here you want to be a child who shares that what excess you have, maybe things or time, whatever, you want to share with your friends. Okay, so I like to share. I like to share. Nobody is forcing you. You're doing it on your own. So I like to share. Now let's see what is it to share. I like to share. You are a free child, happy child, caring, loving, generous. So now you are going to practice. You're telling yourself, I like to share. In your family, you have brothers, sisters, you like to share your chocolate, your room, your things, what you're eating, sharing. In the classroom, you share things with your friends, time, etc. Now, when you talk about sharing, sharing is a quality that first you learn in your house. Mommy teaches you, daddy teaches you to share food, toys, things with your sister or brother. So the first lesson of sharing is learned at home. If you are an obedient child, a loving child, a listening child, you will listen to your parents. So the first lesson of sharing is learned at home. Only then, if you can share in the house, can you share outside your home, your neighbors, friends, classmates, etc. Now here, I have a little story for you. Now once, there were two little cats. They were going somewhere, and they found a piece of cake. So one cat said, no, I found it first. Another cat said, I found it first. The other cat said, it is mine since I looked at it first. A monkey was passing by, and he saw the two cats quarreling over a piece of cake. So he stopped by them and asked, oh, little kitties, what's your problem? The cat said, oh, I found a cake. She said it is hers. She found it first. So the monkey said to himself, wow, I'm so hungry. Here is a chance. Let me make good use. Let me use my brain. Let me show. I will teach them how to share. So I'm talking about I like to share. The monkey took the piece of cake, and he made two parts and he held it in his hand. Then he said, oh, kitty, this is larger, bigger than the other. One is big and one is small. So he bit a part of it. Then he said, oh, this piece is small, this piece is big. I will take a little from the bigger piece, and he bit it. He kept on trying to make it equal, and he finished up both the pieces of cake. Then the cats realized, whenever there is a third person, two people trying to share something, the third get the better of the two. Finally, the kitties lost the piece of cake, and the judge, that is the monkey, he had a fill. He ate the piece of cake and he was happy. So the two cats learned a lesson. Now, sharing. The monkey was helping to share the cake. But finally, he got everything for himself. The cats got nothing. Sharing. Here, when I say sharing, when you share your chocolate in your class, you have a slab, you take an equal piece for each other. Sharing, giving. Here, when I say I like to share, I mean sharing out of love, out of care. You care, you are happy, so you share. Not simply because of loving and caring for someone, you give it willingly. That's sharing I'm talking about. Okay? Now, when you share, you feel joy. Okay? There's a little song that says, sharing. You might have learned it in the school. Sharing, if we keep sharing, you must share all the time, all the things. Just two little lines. Sharing, if we could all keep sharing, sharing all the things we have. Oh, what peace and joy and contentment if we could keep sharing all we have. I'll sing it again. Sharing, if we could all keep sharing, sharing all the things we have. Oh, what joy, what peace and contentment if we could keep sharing all we have. So the song says, share all you have. There will be peace, there will be joy, there will be contentment in the person who shares and the person who receives. So I like to share. What do you like to share? I like to share things with my friends. I like to share things. With who? With my friends. That's what you love. With my friends. And what do you feel? You feel so happy. So I like to share things with my friend. It can be anything, a picture, a book, or a toy, or a chocolate, or anything that you have. You can share with your friends. Then I like to share things with my brother and sister. I told you sharing, lesson is learned first at home. I like to share things with my brother, my sister. My sister, my brother, at home. All this is done at home. First sharing is done at home, then friends. Then, where else? When else will you share? I like to share things with the poor. Yes, when you know your neighbor, your maid's kids, or anyone who doesn't have what you have, you like to share. So, I like to share things with the poor, with those who need. I like to share things with those who need it. Those who need. Be the poor, the unfortunate, or those who don't have what you have. Then, I like to share things with the people I care. I told you love, care, all comes together. So, I like to share things with those who need. I also say I like to share things with the poor, with the poor people, poor. I like to share things with the poor. Then I like to share things with the people I care. That will be the people in the house. I like to share things. It can be eatables, anything, with the people I care. I care. It can be siblings, cousins, neighbors. You care for them. You love them. So you want to share willingly. Here the sharing is done willingly, no forcing. So I like to share things with my friends, whether it's at home, on the playground, or in the school. I like to share things with my sister and my brother at home or outside when we go out. I like to share things with those who need it. I like to share things with the poor people who don't have what I have, all done willingly. I like to share things with the people I care. I care for my family, I care for my friends, my cousins. Then I like to share so that everyone loves me. Why do I share? Because I love them. I like to share because everyone loves me. Because they love me, I share. Okay? I like to share so that everyone loves me. I like to share so that I feel happy and satisfied. Why do I share? I like to share because I feel happy. I like to share. Why? Why do you like to share? Because I feel happy. I feel happy and satisfied. Sharing is a very good quality. So I like to share things with my friends. I like to share things with my brother, sister, at home, outside, or when we go out together. I like to share things with those who really need it. I like to share things with the poor people who do not have what I have. I like to share things with the people I care, my cousins, my neighbors, my friends. I like to share. Why? Because everyone loves me. Because they love me. The feeling of love that I receive, the willingness to share comes very easily. I like to share because I feel happy and I feel satisfied. Now let's look at all the sounds that we find here. I sound is E, L, Ch, Sh, Ch, Wa. And then Ch, Wa. B, Ch, Wo, Ch, Wo, Ch, Wo, Ch, P, P, Ch, Wa, Ch, P, E, and K. Here you have B, E, L, B, E, H, A, and Z. Let's read together. I like to share. Now sharing is done freely, happily. I like to share things with my friends, anything. I like to share things with my sister or brother. I like to share things with those who need it. I like to share things with the poor people who are unfortunate. I like to share things with the people I care for. I like to share because when I share, everybody loves me. I like to share because I feel very happy and satisfied doing so. Share. I share when I am happy. I share when I care for others. I share willingly, happily. So, I like to share. I like to share my food with my friends. I like to share my food with my friends. And I enjoy doing it. Isn't it? You enjoy sharing food with your friends. I like it. I'm so happy. I like to share because some do not have. Okay? I like to share because some people do not have. Now, what do they don't have? They may not have food. So we need to share the excess. or clothes. Some children do not have toys, money, etc. So, I like to share because some people do not have food, clothes or toys or money. So, a little bit I like to share. How? Willingly, happily. I like to share because sharing makes me a caring and loving child. I like to share because sharing makes me, what does sharing do to you? Sharing makes me a loving child and caring child. If you love and you care, loving and caring. I like to share because sharing makes me a loving and caring child. Only when you care for others, when you love others, will you share. I like to share because I have more than others. I like to share because I know I have more. I like to share because I know I have more than what I need, than what I need. So I love to share. Now, let's look at it again. Why you want to share? I like to share. And what do you share? I like to share my food with my friend. That's the most enjoyable time in the school, break time, lunch time. Sharing gives you a lot of joy and happiness with the friends. I like to share because some people do not have. Some people do not have. They do not have food, maybe clothes, toy, or money. And from what you have, you give. Then I like to share because sharing makes me a loving and caring child. I like to share because I know I have more than what I need. So from what I have, the excess of what I have, a little bit I like to give. Let's go on to sound. Look at some of the sounds that I have put up. E for I, L, ch, s, w, m, f again. B, p, d, n, ha. For food, k, t, b, s, m, a, l, a, k, and k again. B, e, again k, e, ha, ch, wa, e, and n. Let's read together for the last time again. I, why do you share? Because you are so happy. Only when you are happy, you can share freely. I like to share my food with my friends. I feel so happy. I like to share because some people do not have things like food, clothes, toys and money. I have, from what I have, I share a little and I get joy out of it. I like to share because sharing makes me a loving, caring, a joyful child. Finally, I like to share because I know I have more than what I need. So from because I have more, a little bit, I share and I get some joy, some happiness out of it. Remember the song? When you share, it brings about peace, love and contentment in the place where we live.